Hallo, willkommen ihr Lieben vor den Monitoren, MySports Stream TV und heute verspreche ich euch, heute wird es spektakulär, heute schalten wir live nach Uganda in Afrika. Ja, wo liegt Uganda? Schnell die Weltschulatlanten raus, einmal nachgeschlagen ihr Lieben. Uganda im Osten von Afrikas. But now, please let me change in English language because we will do a live connection, a live transmission down to Uganda to meet the lovely one, Helen. And Helen is from Giant Gorilla Safaris, a DMC located in Uganda. And you saw in our small intro how cute a giant gorilla baby looks like. So we will chat about giant gorillas, but not only about that. We will chat about Uganda in general. We will chat about accommodation in Uganda. We will chat about accommodation in beautiful lodges in the rainforest and other extremely amazing, nice places. We will chat about, of course, activities in Uganda. What you group, you as an event professional can do for activities in Uganda. We will show you in this show. So stay on in front of your monitor. We will show you. And on the other hand, please let me explain a few things. If you have any questions, use the chat below, left side, right side. It depends where you watch because this live streaming, MySports Stream TV, is always a multi-channel streaming. That means you can watch on Twitter, you can watch on Twitch, you can watch, of course, at LinkedIn, you can watch on Facebook in all our MySport groups or our MySport pages, and of course, you can watch on YouTube. Be relaxed, use your smart TV in your living room and watch this show on a big screen because we have amazing reports prepared in the pre-production we will show you during this show. But now let's try one thing. Let's try a live connection, a live transmission down in the beautiful country of Uganda to check out if Helen is for us available. Hello, Helen. Can you hear and see me? Greetings from Hamburg. How are you?
Hi, Peter. Uganda is so beautiful here. I'm so glad to be here.
We are glad that you are in our show. You are a DMC in Uganda. Your DMC is called Giant Gorilla Safaris. We will hear a lot about your activities and the products and the services you offer during this show. But first of all, please be so nice. Introduce yourself a little bit and explain a little bit who are you, what are you doing, and where you are sitting. This is a beautiful place. We see some birds behind you. Please explain us a little bit more.
I'm Helen, Giant Gorilla Safaris founder and CEO. And where I'm seated is just 5 kilometers away from Entebbe International Airport, which is actually about a 7 hours, 55 minutes flight from Frankfurt to Entebbe International Airport. And I would like to welcome all of you to the Pearl of Africa, Uganda.
Yeah, Helen, thank you very much. Beautiful. You are really a sunshine woman, if I can say this way. So the sun is shining, the weather is good. And before we start, I guess we have prepared a couple of material. Let's show our audience more about Uganda, some impressions, because I know they will be surprised when they see the mountains and, of course, the rainforest. So let's say start our first report about Uganda in general. Enjoy.
Hello, German. This is Helen. Guten Tag and Guten Morgen. This is Helen from Giant Gorilla Safaris, and I'm welcoming you to Uganda, the Pearl of Africa.
Uganda is a land of beautiful contrasts. From its serene and undulating hills overlooking its freshwater bodies, all dotted around the country, we are able to hike Africa's highest block mountain, which is Mountain Rwenzori, and commonly known as the Mountains of the Moon because of its snow-capped peaks. How we feel the clouds over us, just to see the vegetation cover beneath us. We see the glaciers shed off their fresh waters, forming beautiful streams flowing down the mountain. we drive up to the world's thundering powerful Murchison Falls, found in Murchison Falls National Park. Through, we drive past the tea traditional plantations, watching the craters through the park. We drive through the open, lush vegetation just to have a feeling of the real Africa as it should be. By the sense of the real Africa, we see all the elephants surrounded at our lodge. It doesn't matter whether we drive or have a flying safari, but Giant Gorilla Safaris is able to take you to the best spots where you'll see the lion and the leopard overlooking the buffaloes, the giraffes, all playing without knowing that its hunter is on them. You will see the dramatic hippopotamus all twisting and trying out their teeth during your relaxing marine safari. How I wish you know that the beautiful rhinos will also be part of your Big Five safari in Uganda.
Helen, amazing pictures, beautiful country. I was really surprised. There are mountains with snow on the top. Can you please explain our audience in front of their smartphones, laptops, iPads, wherever they watch this episode? Can you please explain a little bit more about the mountain areas and, of course, the rainforest areas we saw in this beautiful report seconds before?
Okay, Peter. I'd like to tell the community that Uganda, despite the fact that it's called the Pearl of Africa, where we derive the name from Churchill Winston, we can also call Uganda the land of beautiful contrast. And this is because of its dappling hills and also the vegetation cover and our rainforest. And I would like to inform the community, Uganda is a land of beautiful drastic contrast from its dappling hills to what we call Africa's highest block mountain. Most of the features in Uganda are out of volcanicity, but there is this spectacular mountain which has snow-capped peaks, and it can offer us a grand hiking activity. We can hike Mountain Rwenzori, which is also due to be called the Mountains of the Moon because it stands high. And when we are there, we are all covered with the clouds, as we've just seen in the video. We can be covered with clouds and we feel the snow. We see the spectacular glaciers drop off their waters to make beautiful streams into rivers. It's really amazing. When you stand on the mountain, you can see all the beautiful abandoned homesteads all around beneath the mountain. The vegetation cover.
Great. Helen, one question. If a group want to do a group activities in the mountain, is you as a DMC support them with programs? You offer programs for activities in these mountain areas?
Yes, we offer the hiking activities because our activities all range from primates, hikes, big five wildlife, excursions at the adrenaline level at the waters of River Nile, and we also offer what they call the beaten path trail, whereby we go into the communities to discover the new and the old.
Dear Helen, amazing, and I was deep impressed about these beautiful pictures you recorded for us. And when we think about going to Uganda for an incentive or event activity, I think we go first with the airplane to the capital city of Kampala, right? And why Kampala is called Kampala, we will explain now in our second little report we have prepared for you. So please, let's have a look around in Kampala.
Kampala is a capital city of Uganda. It got its name from the impala that used to live in the 7 original hills that made up Kampala. It is approximately 7 hours 55 minutes from Frankfurt, Germany to Entebbe International Airport using any international airline. Here you'll be welcomed by our company representative who is your safari guide. He will take you through the briefing to the reality sightseeings of Kampala. It is a fastest growing city in the world. And you will come to know that Kampala city is a dynamic culture, diverse city, full of different religions and different tribes. We take you through the religious trail that covers both the Muslim and the Christian religion that is enveloped with the famous Uganda Matters Trail, covering famously the Anglican Namugongo Shrine and the Catholic Namugongo Shrine. We take you to the Bulange Mengo offices that sum up the crown of the culture of Uganda, to the beautiful 5-star hotels of Kampala, meeting our customer endorsed staff, enjoying the serene environment, interacting staff, beautiful dishes, well-trained staff, continental dishes, desserts, and these hotels give an opportunity and a possibility for meetings, incentives, congresses, and events. In their halls, go up to or can handle up to 200 people comfortably. You can enjoy our diverse menus, visit the craft shops, interact with people, and how about the thrilling nightlife? Despite COVID-19, which is causing a crisis globally, but Uganda is a country that gives freedom to its people. So you expect to enjoy and hustle the night in the beautiful, thrilling live clubs from night to morning. Meeting new people, new faces, interacting with them, knowing more about their lifestyle, their culture. They are all smiling in time, sampling their dishes. They are fresh fruits. This is our Kampala.
Helen, as we can see, Kampala is a really, really hot spot in Uganda. We saw also delicious food. We saw accommodation. First of all, let me chat about food. The food looks so delicious. Can you tell me, please, what is a typical Uganda meal? What few things you really like to eat in Uganda?
Arolex.
Oh,
Arolex is made out of chapati, which is wheat flour, and an egg. Then the matoke, which is a common food in every part of Uganda, mostly in central, east, and west of Uganda.
sounds delicious. We saw a couple of hotels. So let's chat a little bit about accommodations because this is important for the groups who want to do an incentive or an event in Uganda. Can you explain a little bit how is the situation in general for accommodation in Kampala?
The accommodation in Uganda, the situation is very beautiful. Why I say it's beautiful is because Uganda offers a wide range of accommodation from 5-star to the lowest star. And all these accommodation units have specific carrying capacity when it comes to events. And we can hold up to 200 visitors who are coming to have events or conferences. And Kampala also has accommodation units in scenic areas far away from the city center, which offers or gives an opportunity for meetings to be carried out in harmony, without noise, without any pollution, without any interruption. However, still, if we want to have our meetings within Kampala, let me say Sheraton Kampala Hotel, which is in the city center, in the heart of Kampala city center. We can still have all our conferences there because there is what they call soundproof. And our hotels also have ACs, which can offer you the comfort during the.
So now we lost the signal. Please, can you adjust your? Yes, now it's okay. Thank you very, very much. This is a live connection to Uganda. This can be happened. Helen, you explained it very well. The accommodation situation in Kampala. So I was really surprised, and it looks really good. But when we chat and when we talk about accommodation, we want to see, of course, some accommodation who is very special, accommodation in lodges. And I think we have prepared for this, we have prepared also a nice report about accommodation and the bush lodges you have in Uganda. And let's see what you can offer, and especially what you as a DMC Giant Gorilla Safaris can offer for groups from Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and of course from all over the world. So let's have a watch on the bush lodges.
We list Uganda, giving us different options when it comes to accommodation, from 5-star to the lowest star. Here at Giant Gorilla Safaris, we live in absolute comfort. And today we bring you Crater Safari Lodge at Chivale National Park. We take you through their thrilling and comfortable rooms. You can see a deluxe double room with private washrooms. Its serene environment overlooking the crater lake, the pathways, the environment, their rooms with all dotted with African touch, the twin rooms that can accommodate everybody. We can also see the surrounding with a very beautiful swimming pool, all giving an opportunity to watch the surrounding. We drive to enjoy your lodge. in Ishasha sector of Queen Elizabeth, a home to spectacular tree-climbing lions. Here we see and we feel the serenity of the environment with beautiful and absolute sense of Africa touch. We go through the pathways. We enjoy the surrounding. Giving us the real sense of Africa touch. The thickets, knowing anytime a lion can visit us from within the thickets. We move, enjoying the music of the birds, driving all the way to Lake Imbro National Park, Uganda's smallest Savannen National Park, and where we shall stay in Mihingo Lodge, one of Uganda's most luxury lodge, nestling on the rock, with a beautiful carved out swimming pool, giving you an opportunity to view the surrounding, watching the zebra and the Ankole cattle all grazing peacefully. We enjoy the environment, the beauty of the lodge, reminding you that Africa is beautiful. Then we go east of Uganda in Jinja, where we can see and where we can stay in Uganda's beautiful Lemala Lodge, the Wild Waters Lodge, all surrounded and giving you that exclusivity. We move through the pathways only to be accompanied with African touch. We see the waters of a white river Nile all surrounding the lodge. The lounge, the people, the layout that gives you the beautiful welcome, the comfort, the swimming pool, the cuisines, the soft drinks, all in one place.
And amazing bush lodges, really beautiful. So please, you as a DMC, can you support groups for accommodation in this kind of lodges? What can you offer? And especially, we like to know what kind of group sites you can handle in lodges like that.
Actually, it depends on how many clients they are. The current capacity of these lodges in Kampala or vis-a-vis the ones in the wilderness. Luxury-wise, it can start from 40 rooms in Kampala, and in the wilderness, we can have 10 to 15 rooms. However, if the group size is so big, then we always divide our clients to make sure one group sleeps in one hotel and in another group sleeps within another hotel, which is proximity to each other and which have the same status. So we can handle any group size at any one moment.
Great. Great, sounds great. And when we chat about groups, of course, we need to chat about the activities we can do in Uganda. And we also prepared for our audience a short movie about the activities you as a DMC Giant Gorilla Safaris in Uganda offers. And so I'm very proud to to moderate now our final short report we had produced together for our audience. So audience, watch carefully. What you will see now is amazing. Enjoy.
Unforgettable bush journey with Giant Gorilla Safaris Uganda can either be a flying safari or an exclusive private road trip safari. It doesn't matter. We can still track through the gazetted tracks, looking for the lion and the luxury. We can have our meals, and we can also have an extra adventure, crossing the Nile. We can enjoy our marine trips, coming so close to the thickets. Enjoying the vegetation, coming so close to the wildlife. The hippos, the elephants. All grazing peacefully. How about the thrilling adventure? Enjoying the world-class whitewater rafting on series of Grade 5 rapids on the white waters of River Nile. We tussled the Nile, reminding ourselves that this is the unforgettable bush journey. We add a little spice to our adventure. Bungee jumping down the waters. We return with screams. How about abseiling the spectacular Sipi Falls? We go down 100 meters down the cliff. Is what Giant Gorilla Safaris can do. We are proud to give you the greatest product mix as your host company. Giant Gorilla Safaris is an eco-friendly luxury safari company in Uganda. We are proud to take you through the real Africa, showing you the beautiful countryside, through the rainforests, the traditional tea estates, the dramatic topography, to windy impenetrable national park, the home of the world's remaining mountain gorilla population. We enjoy the thickets, the cloud cover, the sunset, and the sunrise. We meet the guides who will take us through the thickets, only to meet the mountain gorilla. It is a humbling experience, coming face to face with man's closest relative. This requires physical input, your energy to trek through the forest. It is a rewarding experience to come close to the mountain gorillas. seeing through their dark eyes. Our guides are there to always give us the best spots. We are to stand meters away as guided by the guides. And our photography is supposed to be flash-free. These are one of the sustainable measures that are put there to protect the mountain gorillas from any distraction and diseases. We watch them free range, eat, play, and bond with their loved ones. This is your lifetime experience, your unforgettable bush journey with Giant Gorilla Safaris.
Helen, amazing pictures. We saw Giant Gorilla Safaris, cute baby gorilla. We saw giant gorillas in a safari. We saw a baby giant gorilla too. It looks amazing. And when we see pictures like this, of course, there's one aspect I need to ask you. First of all, about sustainability, event plannings, and ecotourism. So about this fact, and of course, I also like to chat with you about animal protection. And as we know, this kind and other animals are, strong protected. So can you explain a little bit what kind of how it is worked with sustainability event plannings in Uganda, with ecotourism, and of course, with animal protection during safaris like that?
Okay, Peter. I'd like to inform you that the world, or every part of the world, started embracing responsible travel. And Uganda as a country and its conservation is all backed up by sustainability. So, for all our national parks, cultural sites, and everything we do as an activity is always backed up by sustainability, because there is nothing beautiful like caring for the biodiversity, caring for the animals, caring for the people and the land. So there are very many measures that are put across to protect these beautiful eco-tourism sites or heritage sites. Let me say, for example, the giant gorillas, the Bwindi Impenetrable Forest, and the Mugahinga Gorilla National Park in Uganda. There's so many measures that are put across to protect the gorilla. Say, there are restrictions in number of people going to track gorillas per day. We have 13 habituated groups, of which within the 13 habituated groups, there is one which is put aside for research specifically. So when I say habituation, it means this is the process when they train the gorillas, and the training is always 2 years training, making them know and get used to humans, because these are wild animals and we track just meters away from them. So they need to get used to the human beings. So one of the sustainable measures or the steps is they habituated these gorillas and they restricted the numbers. And also during tracking, we are expected to track alongside the professional rangers who know the forest very well and who can guide us through the thickets, because also finding them is not easy. So we need to be guided through the forest so that we don't destroy the whole forest cover that we find there. And upon finding the gorillas, we are supposed to stand meters away as guided by the guide. This is to avoid infection or infecting the gorillas. And also, what we do is to advise our clients to use a camera which does not have a flashlight. This is to avoid visual distraction of the gorillas. Because we are supposed to be there to see them bond, eat, and play with each other. So we are not supposed to distract them. They're in their natural surroundings. And in case of anything, in case of any litter, there are designated places to put that litter before we enter into the forest. And above all, this is a smoking free. The clients are not supposed to smoke when on the gorilla safari. So these are one of the measures that are put across to protect the gorillas. We are not supposed to drink, to smoke, and to eat while on the gorilla safari. Not until we get back to the lodge, or we have a designated place to have our jungle picnic lunch. So these are some of the measures
Great.
that are put across.
Great to hear, Helen. It's great to hear how you protect the animals, how you protect especially these beautiful giant gorillas, and good to see that the population is always growing. So from my side, and I guess from our audience side too, there are amazing impressions we learned about Uganda. So I say thank you from the bottom of my heart that you spent your time together with us to show us your beautiful country. And I guess the audience in front of the computers who watch our MySports Stream TV about Giant Gorilla Safaris in Uganda presented by Helen, they are really deep impressed about that. And of course, if they want to come to Africa and if they want to join the real wildlife, with sustainable event planning, in ecotourism, and of course, always take care of animal protection, you are the #1 contact to support, to help the clients, the event professionals with their groups in Uganda, in East Africa. From my side, dear Helen, I say thank you very much. How you say goodbye and take care in your language?
I come from Eastern Uganda. So in our language, I say Muzebulai.
Muzebule?
Muzebulai.
I try my best. Stay safe. Stay best. Hopefully see you soon in person life. Thank you very much. And I hope all of our audience enjoy this MySports Stream TV 20 minutes about Giant Gorilla Safaris, DMC in Uganda. Lovely Helen, I say thank you very much. Goodbye from Hamburg. Greetings to Uganda. Greetings to your family and the whole team. Chat soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.